What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, and today, excuse me, sorry about that. Today we're going to be talking about the fall update, which is what everyone's been waiting for, which is on October 8th. Unfortunately, don't get too excited, but it's just going to be a small update. And that's not, they pushed it back already from September. They pushed it back already in October. Now the main update that we've actually all been waiting for is actually going to be in sometime in November. But with that said, this is the fall update. The download size is going to be 23 gigs. The server update. This week, show your glamour with the stars in your celebrity ensemble and blend in with the horde in your marauders' hides. Lastly, cruise the countryside atop the Thunder Prowler mount, and new looks and rides go on sale. Celebrity outfit, marauders outfit, and Thunder Prowler. The event where basically, which is now reverted events that rewards a weapon item when one reaches level 3 and 8. Don't exactly know what that means. The bonus experience event is ending, so that means the event where you have 10% extra XP, you're gonna have it. The bonus experience event is ending, so all the crafting is gone. Player appreciation event, daily login reward item. The items will be 3 times potion of recoveries, combat XP booster for 3 hours, repair tools times 1. You get a currency of 300 artifact cores, 1,000 star seeds, and 2 sealed chest keys. See, what they really did is they did some really nice improvements, but they've also like debuffed a lot of things. All the complaining about the XP at invasions ends today. Like, this video is the last day invasions are probably going to be having a lot of XP. So it changed the respawn time of invasion quest monsters, I'm guessing the bosses that we were just constantly milk, to basically 3 minutes. So back then you could kill a boss and he'd be up and running within like a minute, I would say. But now 120 seconds, that's going to be 2 minutes. So it's not going to be a super drastic change, but there is definitely going to be it's going to slow down a lot the speed at which you're getting your XP. Now, if you thought slower boss timers is going to be a thing, now this is the next thing. Lower the XP for defeating monsters that appear in the invasion quest from 1/2 to 1/10. So, if you thought that you were getting less XP from your invasion bosses, you're absolutely right. And now it's going to be much harder to get your characters or your alts to level 26 because they just nerfed the XP, all the XP gains. So this should have been the last time you kind of benefited from that. Like, if you were trying to get to level 45 and you already got to level 45, congratulations, that's it. You're probably the only handful of people that are going to get there the legit way. No mob grinding nonsense, just straight invasions, etc, etc. Also lower the XP from defeating, okay, so I saw that. PvP. Improved deploy calculation for when there's a tie in the Warlord's Arena. Enhancements. So before, when you would enhance an item, if it would fail and break, it would also reduce a level. So if you had a +3, it broke, it brought you down to +2. They are removing that. So remove the chance to lose an enhancement grade for failing a common enhancement. Another bug fix is fix the bug where the Putrid Canyon dungeon clear time was displayed abnormally. Fix the issue where the clear time was shown as 1 second. Here's more bug fixes. Fix the bug where a player cannot join a battlefield midway if another player already in the battlefield went to the character selection screen. Fix the bug where the boss defeat times for some dungeons are displayed differently in the UI that is shown right after the boss is defeated in the finishing layout. For Alter Blood, Harpy Quinn's Nest, Depth of Corruption, and Lich's Respite. Just a bunch of bugs. I'm just going to go down the list. You can just skip a little ahead if you don't want to hear the rest, but here goes. Fix the bug where 2 dungeon-related quests were appearing at the wrong location. Bug where the reward prop in Lich's Respite was located in an abnormal location. Fix the bug in the cutscene where the boss of Curse Night Arena challenge is shown to be located within the ground. Fix the bug where the Zenkala invasion treasure chest can be interacted with multiple times. Well, that's something that I didn't even know about. That's crazy. So imagine milking that box multiple times. Fix the bug where the amount donated to the guild is multiplied by the number of times a player attempted to enter the guild donation screen before the visit donation was made. In other words, 10 visits without contribution, and on the 11th visit donates 100 gold. 100 gold times 10 equals 1,000 gold. So it would have amplified it. Man, people really find the weirdest bugs. Text stating that the enhancement grade may drop when enhancement fails is shown in the UI remains. Issue where upon creating a character, controller buttons do not respond. That's pretty much all of the maintenance on that side. So, if you're curious to see what else Bless Unleashed has to offer, it's pretty much just some of the new dungeons. Let's give you a look at what the fall update's actually gonna offer as well in terms of like just those bug updates and those nerfs that are coming up. Blessings. You can now exchange blessings at the Soul Pyre by using 100 star seeds, and you can now spend skill XP on blessings that are not currently equipped. This is all gonna happen on October 8th, which is tomorrow. So 23 gig update. Added a tutorial explanation for the Bless Pass, which offers 7 challenges per week for 12 weeks. Purchasing a premium season pass grants additional tier rewards for completing the Bless Pass missions. At the end of each season, incomplete progress towards a tier reward is converted into star seeds and sent to your mailbox. A reward is given for each day you log in during the season. They're modifying the classes so that the mage's skill Flame Wave damages those who are close by as well. So a buff for the mage. Dungeons. The new dungeons are going to be expected is the Abyssal Dungeon, Dreamscale, Ruins, Hall of the Eclipse. Also a new 2-player arena, the Stormbringer. The Dreamscale Ruins change so when successfully countering the heal skill from regular shaman monsters, it will put the monster into a near-death state. Modifies so that the spot where the ancient water spirits summon whirlwind attack did not harm the players not removed. And change the gear scores for from level 32 and 32 dungeon monsters, so the gear score requirement has been reduced. Level 30 is 962, has been reduced to 915. 31, the gear score requirement of 1005 is now reduced to 938, and then from 32, which is 1044, to 965. After that, I'm just going to breeze through this because it's the same information throughout. The Arena Challenge, Pagar Champion, Archon of Fire, Harpy Queen Nest, Dreamscale Ruins, Halls of the Dead, Altar of Blood, which is the actually minus Altar of Blood. For those other dungeons that I just mentioned, they're generally doing a decrease of HP and attack damage by a certain amount. For example, some dungeons, their HP is reduced by 12%, and their attack damage is reduced by 2%. And it also varies, like for example, for Halls of the Dead, the last boss is decreased HP by 8% and the attack damage by 2%. So they're definitely nerfing a couple of different things. Now for the unions, added a new union exclusive telepost and a quest to introduce them. Don't understand the purpose of this. Maybe certain unions are going to have closer teleposts to certain locations. If I personally think that would be a great idea and concept, because I think it's ridiculous that there's so many places in the world that you can't access, and it's just so much mount traveling distance that is just unnecessary. Like for example, like I want to go fight these regionals, this boss right here, the Archfiend, but it's so out of the way. It's not that even that far. But for example, Kynix, I have to go all the way to the right and here, and all that time adds up. You know, it's not a big deal, but if you were to have like a union telepost for those specific location, I'd be down for that. Well, now let's move on. Zones. Additional spawn locations for ancient treasure chests in Karzakor, Canis Mountains, and Tinkala. Increase the random spawn rate table for ancient treasure chests. Move locations of ancient treasure chests in Buren, Edelon Forest, Ostium Sperios, and Tristeza. Modify field name bosses, monster level scaling balance. Fix so that the buff that is already applied is received as a reward for a crusade, and compensation it will renew the applied effect. In Buren, fix an issue with a quest area for side quest party, the Fallen Knight, and the Court of the Ravens quest party. An Endless Night quest also appeared for the Tristeza Black Knight. Null Waste, fix the issue with the ancient treasure chests in Null Waste were not spawning correctly. And fix the issue of an Anaconda monsters in the jungles of Null Waste, action animation and actual damage calculation were not in sync. In Canis Valley, applied chopping firewood sound effects for Herod and Gravekeeper in the Canis Valley. Fix the issue where the firewood sound from the Herod, the Gravekeeper, and Canis Valley would play the mining sound instead. And Sperios changed so that the one ancient treasure chest spawns for north and south Sperios. Previously 2 chests spawned in north and 2 chests spawned in the south. So instead of 2, it's going to be 1. Okay. Fixed issue where the ancient treasure chest icon will not appear in the minimap for South Sperios. Added text indicating that warrior talents can now be attained as a prestige quest rewards a description for the Sperios main story quest to the Timeless Jungle. Lastly, modified requests, rewards for the named boss, regional requests for the Timeless Jungle, and fixed the issue where they printed from the world treasure chest were not displaying correctly in Tristeza. There's still a couple more things too, so bear with me. It states, change the error message when attempting to demolish a estate construction. You can only demolish the building after recollecting the produced items. Added greetings and idle text for estate workers and inhabitants. Place the storehouse keeper in the estate map. Equipment. Fix the appearance size of unawakened axe and Nightcaller axe. Languages. Added German Flemish language support in game. And there just shows you right here in the text that the different languages. PvP. Added regular season ranking system calculated using the total battlefield XP, and a title reward corresponding to the ranking will be given when the season ends. Is divided into 5 stages. Rewards and the titles may only be attained through the regular season ranking 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 10th, 11th, 50th, 51st, and 300th. Not exactly sure what that means, but until the update comes out, we will find out. Added title as a battlefield rewards season reward. The default chat settings to when entering the battlefield arena and dungeons will change from normal to match. Modify the kill log for battlefield to be displayed on the upper right side of the screen. Fix the bug where one can go on top of the base objective in the battlefield. Miscellaneous added a new color variation to the red buffalo. Changed the matchmaking penalty timer will continue to count down while attempting to make a match. Okay, the rest are just UI fixes. Okay, that's the last bit, is the UI fixes, so I'll go over it and then we can see. Improve stackage usage of items. When using items with a quick slot and the same type of item is in multiple inventory slots, the item will be used from the last slot. A player has 55 healing pots in their inventory. Slot 1 equals 20, and slot 2 equals 20, and slot 3 equals 10. Previously, when healing potion is used from the quick slot, it would be used from beginning from slot 1. However, now it will begin using up the potions in slot 3. If one has multiple of the same items in their inventory, the organized items unofficial translation button will now stack these items to the max amount allowed. If one has multiple healing potions from the inventory as slot 1 equals 10, etc., you can press the organized items button to create slot 1 equals 20, slot equals 5. Okay. Weird. Never really had an issue, but alright. Added a dungeon ending layout. When dungeon ends, a result window displays player scores and rank is shown. There is no rewards for the achieved ranks. The ranks are S, A, B, C, D, F, and is calculated based on the player times, the number of deaths, number of challenges, etc. Added a feature so that the information about the dungeon clear and rank results are displayed when the dungeon ends. Added dungeon forfeit vote function. Players can choose to vote to forfeit while doing a dungeon. There is no escape penalty applied if the dungeon ends as a result of the forfeit vote. A specific amount of time must pass before the voting can begin. The amount of time differs depending on the dungeon. 2-player arena 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Player level 5 minutes need to pass, and then the dungeon needs to be 15 minutes before you can quit safely. Added option for the user to customize controls, and you can save up to 5 different presets. Display gear score in the quest board. Added ring menu systems used by registering items. Systems that automatically changes the time displayed in the UI according to the time zone set and platform calculates time difference based on UTC. Added gameplay option for changing normal camera distance. So finally we could actually mess with the camera settings. In the camera distance section under options gameplay, there are a total of 7 stages of zoom in and zoom out. Change the message shown and when attempting to purchase from the despawn limited time merchant. Improve the next level up notification in the lower right corner of the menu. Improve custom application method. Fixed issue with escape penalty gauge will display as being full when logging back in. Improve the next level up notification in the lower right hand corner of the menu. And added warrior towns to list of possible rewards for abyssal reward chests. So now abyssal dungeons will actually give you warrior talents. Now what do I think about everything thus far? Now that after 14 minutes of just going over the update, there's a lot of different things that they're gonna add, but there's also a lot of things they're not adding. The only things that people are really gonna care about, for the most part, and I'm talking about the mainstream group of players, is just the Abyssal, Dreamscale, Halls of the Eclipse. People have been asking for updates on all the exploits with all the characters in PvP, and that's just the PvP side of the group. The enhancement system, they didn't talk about the cost. Is the cost gonna change now that there's not gonna be a failure? Like, you could literally just smash the common. If it breaks, who needs a fail stack really? I mean, it's just gonna break. Just keep smashing the common. It'll break. You're not gonna lose anything. You just keep going forward. Is the cost gonna go up? Right now, like for example, on mythic items, I'm enhancing for 10,000 star seeds at the common. And you know, back then it costed a lot. I mean, with this new enhancement system, it actually costed very little. I mean, there was fail stacking, etc. But still, but like what's gonna happen now is the success rate. Like they didn't talk about, is the success rate gonna be affected? Is it gonna cost more cores? Is it gonna cost more seeds? I haven't really seen that in their tweets and on their website. I haven't seen any of that. But that's pretty much everything about Blessed right now. I mean, looking forward to that arena, that new dungeon, and I guess the new layout, the Blessed Pass is gonna come out, and everyone's gonna do that dungeon for about 3 to 7 days and get burnt out because that's gonna be the only dungeon that's available. There's no new lair, just the arena and that dungeon. So, what do you guys think? What are your biggest letdowns about what's going on in the direction of Bless Unleashed? And I still got faith in the game. I'm definitely playing it a lot less. I've only been logging on during core time to do the PvP side. It finally hit revered, but I don't do dungeons. I haven't done dungeons in about a month and a half, and I just haven't played games, this game as much. I've basically collected every single ancient chest recipe except for the Grand Seer recipes. So I'm probably going to be doing some giveaways for that. If you guys are down for some giveaways, let me know, and I'll craft everything from the metal class, and I'll start doing giveaways. That's how much it doesn't really affect me. I actually made a lot of alts before the season ended, so the invasions aren't really going to affect me anymore either. So I'm going to be grinding my tunes up to level 21. So a lot of that's one of the biggest things that's probably going to affect me the most is invasions. Or anybody, if they wanted to start a new game and get their alts all the way up to level 21 or level 30, it's going to be much more difficult than in the past unless you're used to mob grinding. It's really easy to get to level 35, but the real grind starts from 35 and onward. I mean, that's what I did with most of my characters. They're all above level 35, and 2 of them are basically level 38, and my last one's level 41, about to be 42. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be uploading this right now. I'm hopping off and signing out. If you were talking to me on Twitch, I'm sorry if I wasn't ignoring you on purpose. It's just I'm doing this for YouTube. So I'm officially done with this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow the socials: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, which is the Guitarist562. And I might turn on my stream later, but yeah. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna be doing just show you guys what it looks like to have PvP gear and what it looks like to not have PvP gear, what it's like to be attacked and what it's like to attack as a Zerker. And I'm gonna be going down the list on all the classes so you can see for yourself. But thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, guys, and I hope you have a good one. And remember, stay blessed.